I never thought in a million years that I'd be making one of these bad boys again. But it was necessary tonight. As the Toronto freaking Blue Jays find a way. It's been the motto of this team in this crazy stretch they've been on since late May. Or mid to late May. They just find ways to win. Now, they just about found a way to lose today. But they didn't. And come August, September, and at the end of the season, at the end of 162, they're not going to sit here and say, well, how did you beat the Yankees on July the 2nd? No. They're going to say, well, how many wins did you get? And what's your season series against the New York Yankees? That is what matters. And the Toronto Blue Jays somehow win this game 11-9, and at the very least, win 3 of 4 against the Yankees, and at least for the time being, share the top spot at the top of the American League East. It is incredible where this team has come from. When they started that stretch in late May against the Texas Rangers, when Bo Bichette came off the bench to pinch hit and hit a home run, that game, the Jays were 8 games behind the New York Yankees. And today, they are tied. It is bananas what has happened. Let's break this thing down. And boy, did it start wild for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the first inning, Andrés Giménez single. George Springer, single. Vladdy, walk. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kirky, singles. And then Springer and Andrés Giménez score, but Kirky moves up. I believe it was a double. There was runners in the corners. Maybe who cares? Because Addison Barger comes up and drives one to center field, and it's gone. It is a 5-0 Blue Jays lead in the first inning, and there's nobody out. Will Wagner then walks after Ernie grounds out. So there's a guy at first with 1 away for Davis. Here's SCHNEIDER. And he gets a hanging breaking ball and drills it to left field, and it's gone. And the Jays are now up 7-0 in the first inning. Could you believe this? This team stays red hot. And then we go to the third. Was it the third inning? I believe it was the third. Bottom half of the third inning starts with a Will Wagner broken bat double. And SCHNEIDER flies out. Miles Straw strikes out. But then Andrés Giménez hits an infield single. Kind of a broken bat single. It was kind of a weird one. But Will Wagner, it was off the pitcher. And kind of ricocheted into the shallow left field. Will Wagner comes around, head first slide. He's safe. It is 8-0 Blue Jays. 8-0 in the third inning. It is remarkable what has happened. And we go to the top half of the fifth inning. We're feeling just fine. Hold on. Jason Dominguez single. Volpe single. DJ LeMahieu single. Ben Rice single. Judge double. And just like that, they're right back in it. They get Bellinger to line out, but then Stanton hits a 3-run shot, and it is 8-6. Like, we're really not going to do this. And I got flashbacks. I got flashbacks of wild card game 2 against the Seattle Mariners. Jays have an 8-1 lead. They blow it. Now, very different circumstances. This is a regular season game against the Yankees in July. And that was a playoff game that ended your season. But my God, it felt very familiar. And the Jays offense at that point just kind of went quiet. Because then in the top half of the sixth inning, Cody Bellinger gets an RBI groundout, scoring DJ LeMahieu. It's 8-7. And then the bottom half of the seventh inning, after things get really hairy, David Schneider comes up against the lefty Tim Hill and drives one to right field, and it's gone. It's a homer to both sides of the field. He's got 2 homers on the day. It's just 3 homers on the season. And since he's been recalled, he's got over an 800 OPS. Stay hot, Davis. And all of a sudden, you got a 2-run lead back, and we can all kind of breathe. Right, wrong. Jimmy Garcia comes out there for the first time in God knows how long, and he faces Aaron Judge with Ben Rice on, and 2-run shot. This is why you don't face the guy. This is why you intentionally walk him, because then you don't throw a meatball down in it. It was a backup breaking ball just right over down in corner. He drills it to left. It's a 2-run shot. We are tied at 9. Not good. And we are about to watch this game completely evaporate. But hold on a second. Bottom half of the 8th inning, they bring out their closer who looks like he's figured it out a little bit in Devin Williams. And he gets Andres Gimenez to strike out to start the inning. George Springer then walks and then steals second base, a big 90 feet there. So they then intentionally walk Vladdy. Okay, so at that point, you got 2 on, 1 out. Kirky drives one to center field. Boy, he didn't couldn't get enough of it, just underneath it. But great base running from Springer and Vlad to both tag up. Both guys are safe. And then you got second and third, 2 out for Addison Barger. And a ball in the dirt. Ben Rice can't handle it. Goes all the way to the backstop. Springer comes in to score. Oh my God. And they got the lead back. It's 10-9. Then Barger singles to shallow left field, scoring Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's 11-9. And then we go to the bottom half of top half of the 9th inning. Jeff Hoffman goes out there, gets the first 2. And then Trent Grisham, kind of a seeing eye single, infield single. And at that point, I'm like, for the love of God, get Ben Rice out. You cannot let Aaron Judge come up with either a chance to tie or, actually, there's 2 out. So if he was coming up, it would have been a chance to take the lead. You don't want that. And Ben Rice pops it up basically right at home plate. And I'm seeing Kirky basically spin. And I'm like, Vlad, get down there. And Vlad comes boogieing, calls everybody off, makes the play. Oh, ball game. Blue Jays win it. Oh, 11-9. Stressful to say the least. But a win is a win. And winning 3 of 4 at the very least is outstanding. And they have a season-high watermark at 10 games over 500 at 48-38. Let's get to these player stats and wrap this up because I'm exhausted. Andres Gimenez, 3 for 5 of the runs scored and an RBI. Stay hot, Andres. Good to see there. George Springer, stay hot as well. 2 for 4, 2 runs scored and a walk on a base 3 times and stole a huge base. Incredible. Vladdy, 1 for 3, scored 2 runs and walked once, got on base twice. Fine. Kirky, 1 for 3 with a run scored, 2 RBIs, walked twice, got on base 3 times. Have a day, Kirky. And Addison freaking Barger with a 3-run shot and then I wouldn't say game-winning RBI single, but he got the insurance run was an RBI single, 2 for 4, the run scored, 4 RBIs, ding-dong, walked once, stole a base. He had a great day. And even the bottom of the lineup. You can't say anything about Will Wagner, 1 for 3, scored 2 runs, walked once, good for him. And Davis Schneider in the 8 hole, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, 2 bombs, and the Blue Jays win it. 13 hits for the Blue Jays, struck out 8 times, they walked 6 times. Great. Jose Barrios, very weird. 4 1/3 was great through 4. But he went 4 1/3 out of 9 hits and 6 runs, all of which were earned, struck out 3. Don't know what happened. Brendan Little at inning of the 3rd allowed 2 hits and a run, got a strikeout, walked a guy. Yariel Rodriguez was great. He went an inning in the 3rd, allowed a hit and a walk, but got a strikeout, nothing more. Jimmy Garcia was not great in his outing back with the Blue Jays. Went an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks. Obviously, the 2-run shot to Aaron Judge, struck out 1 guy, and Jeff Hoffman. Clean inning of work. Allowed a hit, but nothing. It was an infield single, got a strikeout, and picked up save number 20 on the season as the Blue Jays, again, win this game 11-9. And the finale tomorrow at 7:07 is Chris Bassitt versus Clark Schmidt. Clark Schmidt has been very good for the Yankees this year. Chris Bassitt coming off, I think it was a pretty poor outing his last one. Against the Red Sox. At 2 innings, 8 hits, 9 runs, 8 of which were earned. He wasn't any good in that last outing. But the thing about Chris Bassitt, he doesn't let stuff linger. Need a good start from him. And Jays fans, I know he talk, you won the series, you won 3 of 4 at the very least. But when you win the first 3, you want that last one. And especially, again, down the stretch of the season, you look at the season series, you want to have as many wins as possible against the Yankees. So you can say you've got the season series. Tomorrow night, game 4 of the 4-game series. Bassitt and Schmidt 7:07 first pitch at Rogers Center, right? So you know what, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub today, as stressful as it was, hit that like button, do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? And I will talk to you guys. Of course, I'll be here tomorrow, Jays Edition, Game 4 of 4. Looking to bring out the brooms? Oh, wouldn't that be sweet? Clark Schmidt and Chris Bassitt is the pitching matchup there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub today. Talk to you guys then.